guys, this is your girl back again with another video. So I want to talk to you about the signs that you will start to see when God is trying to remove someone out of your life. And when you start seeing these signs, let God do his big one by surrendering. Let's get into it. So the first clear sign that you will see that there is no peace. Like no matter what you do, what they do, how differently you try to see it, your spirit is just in the energy of like I'm not comfortable. Your spirit is discomforted to so many levels to where you start getting aggravated. Your energy levels could be a bit up and down. Conversations are getting more difficult to have with them because they're behaving a certain type of way or doing things a certain type of way, especially after you set the boundary. All right. I said in the previous video that a boundary will tell you exactly who you're dealing with. Whether you set the boundary at the beginning, the middle, or towards the end, a boundary will always make somebody reveal their true intentions because they won't be able to coexist with you setting the boundary. Because typically when you're dealing with someone selfish, they don't like boundaries because they want to be able to do what they want to do. So as soon as you set the boundary, the relationship usually fails if you do not comply with them doing what they want to do. Okay, so there's no peace in the connection anymore. So let's get into number 2. You start to feel emotionally drained. And y'all, that's when you know that you've hit your version of rock bottom with a situation, because you're starting to tap out emotionally. It's just like, I know for me, I just start saying, do what you want to do. That's when I know that my emotions is just starting to tap out of a situation, because it's just like I can't do it no more. I've said everything that I can possibly say. I've readjust some things about myself so that can maybe improve the situation. But if you're the only one that's making changes to maintain a connection, whether it is platonic or if it is romantic, if you are the only one that is making adjustments and it still ends the same way, it's not just a you problem, it's a mutual problem. Sometimes you may not be the problem at all, because these type of people that like to emotionally drain you, they tend to project their insecurities off onto you, their lack thereof onto you, because it gives them the opportunity to not take accountability for anything that they do or say. Okay, which leads into the third and final one: no accountability. No accountability whatsoever. Like, no matter what you say, this hurts my feelings. Sometimes they'll even go and say, well, I ain't say that when you did X, Y, and Z, and one can have zero to do with the other. I'm talking about what's going on currently in the here and now. The way that you're behaving is making me feel some type of way. It makes me uncomfortable. I would like for you to stop doing it. And they keep doing it because they've come up with their own narrative or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't want to change nothing. There's nothing wrong with me. You're the problem. That's you the problem. Like, I've actually had somebody that tell me that because they've done a whole lot of different things to me, and I can tell them X, Y, and Z. Well, that ain't my problem. You the problem. You shouldn't have did X, Y, and Z, and I want to did that. It's like, okay. So, no accountability. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, yeah. Which leads into the next one. Communication is a problem. Open and fair communication is needed to have a healthy, functioning connection with anybody. And this could be with family, friends, co-workers, whoever. You have to have clear and open communication where you're able to express yourself and the person is able to express themselves to you. But one thing I've noticed with somebody who is an energy vampire, they want you to hear everything that's going on with them, why they did X, Y, and Z, and then when it's time for you to respond, sometimes they will just They try to discredit your feelings. You ain't supposed to feel like that, because that never happened. Some of them even like, that never happened. It's like, yes, it did. So you're trying to tell me that my experience is not my experience. They will tend to do those things. Or simply when you're telling somebody how you feel about something and they're just dismissive and they just act like it's not that's not a big deal. You'll get over it. That type of thing. Like, so communication. If there's no open communication and you've tried and tried and tried, that is a clear indication that it is time to remove yourself from the equation. And one more sign, and I'm going to let y'all go. They don't bring you closer to God. That's the last and final one. When you are in a situation and it is making it difficult for you to pray, or they're distracting you from the things that keep you closer to God, sometimes they'll even question your spirituality. I had somebody do that the other day. You so this and you so perfect. You just this and you that. God know my heart and all this and that. And it's just like, do you even hear yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. But when somebody distracts you from your calling, like if you know that you're out in the community and you're helping and you're healing with whatever it is that they do, and they're making it difficult for you to do that, or they make you feel guilty for doing it, that is a clear indication that you are dealing with somebody that is not God spirited. Okay, so let me know what you think about this video in the comments. I would love to hear your experiences. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.